Avocado toast is so 2015. The cool kid on the block is the mushroom toast. Seriously, just look at any cooking magazine or farm-to-table restaurant menu. So before it's too late, you should make it and Instagram it for posterity. Okay, but all joking aside, mushroom toast is wicked good, and today we are celebrating it by using a French mushroom mixture called Duxelles. Before there was Instagram, before there was internet, and even before there was electricity, there was Duxelles. Mushroom toast trend might come and go, but Duxelles is like a little black dress of mushrooms. It's never out of fashion, and it can be used to stuff chicken, pasta, and absolutely anything you want. Let's start by washing and drying 4 large portobello mushrooms, or 1.5 pounds of button mushrooms. Yes, it's okay to wash portobellos and button mushrooms. No, they don't absorb water like crazy. That's what chanterelle and flimsy mushrooms do, but portobellos, no worries. Trim the stem, and if it doesn't have any bad spots, you can chop it up and use it. If you see serious rotting like this, you might want to discard it. Cut all the mushrooms into large dice. By the way, I don't get why everyone is scraping out portobello gills. They've never bothered me personally, so I leave them in. Set a 12-inch skillet, stainless steel if possible, over high heat. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. When the butter is melted, add the mushrooms, a generous pinch of salt, and a 1/4 cup of dry white wine. And immediately close with a lid to prevent the wine from evaporating too quickly. Cook for about 5 minutes or until the mushrooms release a huge pool of liquid. Getting their moisture to come out first shrinks them a great deal. Why is that good? Because now more mushrooms touch the bottom of the pan, which results in more even browning. It also eliminates that yucky styrofoamy raw mushroom texture. Remove the lid, fogging up your camera lens just like this, and cook until all the liquid evaporates. We are on high heat this whole time. Things are so wet, there's absolutely no way for them to burn. When all the moisture is gone, turn down the heat to medium and cook, stirring occasionally until the mushrooms brown. Yes, at this point they can burn, so you want to regulate the heat and stir as necessary. Here is what a brown mushroom should look like. Then add 1 diced yellow onion or a few shallots that you cooked in olive oil or butter until brown. I do this in a separate skillet to make sure that both the mushrooms and onions are cooked just right. We've done this a million times on this channel, so if you need any help, just look in the description below this video. I happen to have some diced and cooked yellow onions in my fridge, thanks to a knife skills class, so I'll go with that. These onions were earned with the blood, sweat, and tears of my students, and it would be a crying shame to waste them. Don't worry, I'm kidding about blood and sweat, but the tears were totally real. Okay, my onions are rewarmed, and I can deglaze the pan with a couple of tablespoons of heavy cream to pick up all those wonderful brown bits. In about a minute, the cream will absorb and you can remove the pan from heat. Add a little black pepper and cool the mushrooms enough to put them into the food processor. I mean, this is not the 17th century, so there is no need to do this with a knife. Dump the mushrooms into the food processor. Add 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Yes, I know, it's not authentic, but it is delicious. Puree the mushrooms, scraping down the sides of the bowl until you get a coarse puree. I prefer this mixture to be a bit chunky. Move it to a bowl, taste and correct for salt. Rewarm before serving, and if you have any leftovers, they'll last in the fridge for up to 5 days. The only thing better than a mushroom toast is a mushroom toast with a poached egg. And now, for a moment of food porn silence. Yes, it tastes as good as it looks. Here are more classic culinary condiments that were bastardized by yours truly. Just a warning, they might be even more addictive than the originals. So check them out, and if you are ever in the Boston area, maybe I'll see you in one of my classes.